Hey everybody, we're here with WWE's Fastlane 2023. This was a decent show. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the best pay-per-view of all time, but you know what? Let's get into it. First up, the tag titles are on the line. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso took on the champs Finn Balor and Damian Priest of the Judgment Day. This is a good match, 3 stars at best. Cody Rhodes just selling a little neck injury from a stalling suplex he gave to Finn Balor. Rhea and Dom would come out. Rhea would try to seduce Jay, but he denied. Then Damian Priest would, I think he was trying to do a powerbomb or a power driver on the announce table to Cody Rhodes, but JD McDonough hit Priest by accident, and Cody Rhodes would hit a crossroads on the table. The table wouldn't break. Then Cody and Jay would do a tag team finisher. I don't know what it was. I think it was like a cutter and I don't know, but it led to Cody Rhodes hitting a crossroads for the win. 3 stars at best. It was good starter. Next up was the 6-man tag LWO versus Bobby Lashley, Montez Ford, and Angelo Dawkins. But LWO had a mystery partner, and the match started off 2v3. Carlito joins near the end of the match, comes in, tags, cleans house, and hits I believe it was Montez or Angelo with a backstabber for the win. 2 stars. People, if you ignore the fact that he came back, ignore the ambiance of him coming back. Oh, the surprise. Ignore the surprise. It could have been better if Carlito maybe was already been in it the entire time. 2 stars. Get over it. Following was the WWE Women's Championship match. Io Sky puts her title on the line against Asuka and Charlotte. Charlotte would get misted by Asuka, and she was out for maybe a quarter. She was just ringside. She was cleaning her face. But, I mean, she would come in and do work, Charlotte. She would do a crossbody onto Io and Asuka. They would do a Tower of Doom of types where, Charlotte had, I believe, Io. She was holding her, and then Asuka gave a power bomb, so, little Tower of Doom. Charlotte Flair would put a figure 8 onto Asuka. Bayley would come out to distract, but it doesn't make sense because it's a no DQ when it's a triple threat. But Io Sky took advantage and did a moonsault onto Charlotte for the win. 3 stars for the ladies. It was great, but that little hiccup doesn't make any sense. Probably gonna get shit on for this, but next up was John Cena and LA Knight versus Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa. It was 2.5 stars. It wasn't the best, but John Cena would be in the first half of the match, getting his ass handed, but then he'll come back every now and then, but he'd mostly get his ass handed. Tag LA Knight, clean house, and also John Cena would make his silly faces, when going up against Solo, he's not selling anything. Cena's like, ooh, what? But overall, BFT from LA Knight to Jimmy Uso for the win. 2.5 stars. Don't come at me. For the main event, Seth Rollins puts his WWE World title on the line against Shinsuke Nakamura. No cash-in, surprisingly, and more CM Punk hints. But there was, of course, kendo sticks. There's chairs. They would go into the crowd. There was a spot where Shinsuke would kick Seth Rollins off the stairs onto this platform. I saw another video on Twitter. It looked like a mattress, but it didn't look. It reminded me of Chris Jericho back in Blood and Guts when he landed. And you can see all the. They could have shown that better. Well, they actually protected it, but Twitter revealed it. Earlier in the match, Seth Rollins would set up a table inside the ring, but then Shinsuke would do a Kinshasa to Seth Rollins, putting him through the table, which was pretty cool. It wasn't the only table spot for Seth Rollins. There was an ugly one. Seth Rollins was laying on the table outside the ring, and Shinsuke would do a diving knees onto him. I don't know. It looked like maybe he ate shit when he did it because it was right by the barrier. But it looked like a terrible spot. Hopefully, he finished the match, so I guess he was alright. Also, earlier in the match, Seth Rollins also set up a ladder next to the announce table, but it was used later when he put Shinsuke on the table. But he climbed up, and Shinsuke wasn't there. He was on the other side, misses him, pushes him through the announce table, and it finally broke. The match would finally come to an end with a Falcon Arrow onto some tables in the crowd. And then Shinsuke couldn't get up because he was selling the knee injury that he sustained during the match. it was good. 3.5 stars. It wasn't, there was some slow moments, but overall it was really good. Congrats to Seth Rollins for the win. And that was WWE Fastlane, guys. I mean, it wasn't. I see people rating it 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Me, I give it at least 6 out of 10. It was still good. There were still good highlights, but it wasn't the best pay-per-view around. But overall, a good one though. Until next time, guys.